Good morning. The good news is us, right? I'll be talking about us because we are part of something really, really big right now. Big change. And I was thinking about the Renaissance. I'm sure you know about this. I'll tell you anyway. The Renaissance started in the 1500s here in Europe. It started in Italy, in Florence. And it was basically a reaction to the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church had for centuries been telling people what to think. And this church, they said, you are so bad, you people. You need to feel guilty. You are sinners. You are terrible. We will tell you how to live and what to think, and so on, right? And they had been burning women and torturing people, right? That's right. It's still a mystery to me why anyone would adopt Catholicism. It's a mystery, especially women. I don't get it. So anyway, this was a big reaction to this. And it changed Europe quite quickly, which is interesting, right? Because, of course, they didn't have internet at the time, but it really changed Europe, see? And people's lives became much, much better. And do you recognize this? Of course, you see it now again, don't you? And we have this oppression that's been going on for quite some time, and now people are starting to rise up. You cannot tell us what to think. I'm not a sinner. Well, they do it again, don't they? They say, you are sinners. You are bad people, the way you live. Right? It's different now, of course, but the situation is very similar, I think. And now we are part of it, and it's our job to do it, that's the thing. Or what do you think? You think the solution will come from the system? From politics, from the politicians? What do you think? Some ideology will solve it, right? Of course not. It will be us. We will do it, and we started to do it now. And we have this responsibility. We need to kick them in the teeth, these globalists, and throw them out into the ocean. See if they can swim. And while we are at it, we need to kick these media people out there too, and these mad health experts and the bureaucrats too, I think. That's what I believe, and I think it started. So in the future, I'm quite sure about this. People will look back at this time period and say, this is where it started. It started with these 3 mad years, 2020 to 2023. That's 4 years, isn't it? That's where it started. See? Now politics is, to me, it's just sort of entertaining. You know, I was watching this guy Trump this morning. And it was so funny. You know, Joe Biden, he's running again, which is a big joke, right? And Trump impersonated him. He did a fantastic job with this. I'll post a link to it. You know, I still like this guy, Trump, because he's got a sense of humor. I still remember this when he was doing his rallies, and he was pointing to the media guys, and he said, look at all these fake news people over there. What stupid idiots over there. Yeah. I want more of this. I want this again, see? And I know Trump is not perfect at all, but he's better, you know. What do you think? Would he pick a fight with Russia? He never did when he was the president, right? I don't think so. So I like him. But he's not the solution, you know. Same thing with, if you talking about the United States, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. I like him. He's not at all perfect, but I like him. Ron DeSantis, I like him, but they are not that important. They are just better, Same thing with the European politicians. Marine Le Pen in France, I like her. She's not perfect, but she's better, And I kind of like her as a person. Right, so this is our job. And I see it's happening. Even in Ukraine, I see people are protesting now. They are pissed off with this guy, Zelensky. You are destroying this country. That's what they say now, with your stupid war. Right. So it's going to be the people who will do it. All right. I will not be making videos now for a few days. I have this art show starting tomorrow, and very good people are coming over, pure bloods, and that's another good news actually. I don't have any numbers or anything, but I see a lot of new viewers asking questions. These very surprising questions, like, what is a pure blood? What are you talking about? What is this? I wish I knew how many people today are asking questions, starting to wonder what's going on here. I know that there are many of them, but I don't know the numbers. I wish I knew this, because I think they are much more than you would expect. There's so many of them, I'm sure about this. Because they look at this, what happened. Of course, there's the 20% or something that they will never ask questions, right? But there's quite a few, maybe 40% are starting to ask questions now. All right. What do you think? I wish you a great weekend. Be good.